time.
Yep.
Welcome to the Still Dripping Happy Hour. This is your host, Mason. Joining me on the move tonight, finally, these slack jobs got it together. We got Hayes Holla.
Yep.
And we got DK. No Landon yet. We're waiting on him. Hopefully he'll show up soon.
Next week we're going to form like
that
Voltron.
The crew will be back together.
Next week is our 30th episode, and we're going to form like Voltron. Mason is the head. I'm the beep. Dan is the tank.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Boy, you're starting off with some good edits right off the bat. Sorry, Mason.
I'm not editing that one. We've all heard it before.
I'll take it. I deserve it after being absent for what, like 17 weeks?
Man, it feels like it.
I know.
Grief. I mean, we were
just
all
got out of jail finally.
Mason, I didn't listen to the episode last week. You didn't even make a post about it or nothing. Was it trash?
No, I didn't. I don't know.
I'll go listen to it.
I'd be a good judge for that, but I'll ask you a few questions. I gave my top 5 moments in sneaker history.
Oh,
yeah, it was a short one, 30 minutes.
Interesting.
So,
where was Zion ripping through his shoe?
Not on there.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been.
I didn't do an honorable mention, so that might not even make that either.
What about D Brown in the dunk contest? The pump
Didn't make it.
Dude, that would be a top 5.
I can share with my top 5. Or share.
Yeah,
I'll share
it?
my top 5, but let me run through this first before we jump into that.
Oh.
Go follow us on Instagram and Twitter at StillDrippingTN and the Cards one. Follow the algorithm.
Hey, well, hold up. We're about
to.
The Cards one is about to be on fire because Landon just got some cards that are dope, even though they're Pokemon. Hayes hasn't been buying any sneakers or other things because he's bought so many dang cards. It's stupid. Every day, it's like I go to my mailbox and there's another card. God, what an idiot. So
Are you buying these via like StockX and eBay?
eBay, all eBay.
Ungraded?
I'm going to get good deals. Nope. Yep.
Packs?
I've been okay. In this world, it's called raw. I've been buying raw so that I can eventually get graded. And so I'm going after like Kobe's, and I got a Scottie Pippen rookie, and I got a bunch of game worn cards. I got a Derrick Henry and Eddie George combo. That's dope. If you're a Tennessee fan, I should show you my card.
To hopefully
raw in it, totally raw.
I like that. I like that.
I should show you my spread. Anyway, that being said, I'm trying to prepare to really take the card one off.
Okay. We'll wait. Continue waiting like we have since.
Follow the Twitter. Follow the Twitter.
Follow the Twitter. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow, comment, make friends with each other in the comments. Unsubscribe, unfollow, then resubscribe, and follow the algorithm over and over again.
Yep. Tell your friends, open up a separate business checking account, and use that ID to make another account to like, subscribe, unsubscribe.
And then follow so we can quit our day jobs and make more fabulous content 24/7.
I don't think a follow is going to let me quit my day job, but maybe if you donate money.
Maybe
to the happy hour. I'm not sure.
We'll Patreon it soon. We'll Patreon and
you know how we love that is.
Soon.
No, it's the kick. You can Kickstarter us or whatever the other one is. What's the other one that we hate?
GoFundMe.
GoFundMe. You can GoFundMe.
Fund me so you can work and I can not.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Hayes, you got a question for us?
I really wish Landon was here, and we might be able to just wait because he might show up and we can do it. So you know what? I'm going to press pause because we weren't here last week, at least all of us. And Drake had an album come out right after Kanye, and I really wanted to get his take on it. So we can come back to that. I thought he would be on here by now. Who the heck and what the heck is the Met Gala? Does anybody know?
I think it's
What
like
is that?
A charity event. I have no
Is
idea.
it a charity event?
I just
Dan,
made
you're
that up.
smart.
Unsmart. I think it's a charity event for like the arts or something. So
How
it's not
come?
really a charity event.
How come all of a sudden this is like a big deal, and all of a sudden everybody is?
Have you not
I've
seen
seen
this
all.
before?
I mean, I've heard of the Met Gala, but like, I'm gonna make a comparison. So, I don't know what I don't know it. There are certain things that pop up that have been around forever and ever and ever that in the right time and the right context all of a sudden pops up and is right in your face. So for instance, Juneteenth, I didn't know that until last year. And all of a sudden that was why wasn't it spoken about for the previous 50 years or however long that's gone on? Same as the Met Gala. Like all of a sudden you're it's like thrown in your face and you're like, that's a thing. Like the Met. I know that's a bad comparison, but does that make sense?
Sure.
Had you ever heard of Juneteenth before last year?
I hadn't.
No, I had not. But I will also say, yeah, it was like the people on Instagram that like hardly post or never post had something to say about the Met Gala.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. It was unreal.
Yeah, so the Met Gala is it's a fundraising gala. It's $30,000 a seat.
Holy crap.
It's been going back since 1948. I mean, I'm trying to see what it's for. I have no idea. It's an opening celebration for the Met Costume Institute for their annual fashion exhibit. So,
all right. So I got a hot take. Basically, it's all the. It's all. Hey, first of all, let's be real. Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. It's basically all those people, all the Jeffrey Epstein folk trying to have a charity event to give money to who knows what, right? Who knows what? I don't know. Anyway,
it was a bizarre event. It was very strange. Some people wore a lot of questioning articles of clothing, and there wasn't a whole lot of thought given by certain individuals about the writing that were on their clothes.
It seemed like a lot of weird stuff. Two things I saw that we can talk about. So Virgil shows up with a white tuxedo and a hat that looks like something off of a Looney Tunes thing, and he got an airbrush artist to put modernism, like airbrush it across. Did you see that? What the crap? What does that even mean? Am I too simple for this?
Yes. Yeah.
I think we're all too simple
for this.
Okay. So then the other thing would be Russell Westbrook. The only other thing I even cared about was Russell Westbrook bleached these stars in his head. Did you see that?
Yes.
I did not see that.
I did see that.
Did y'all watch Russell Westbrook on the Monday Night Football with Eli and Peyton?
You mean Russell Wilson?
Oh, frick.
Oh, nice one. Another Russ.
Man, he's been really running around here lately. He's been doing Monday Night Football with Eli and Peyton. He's been doing the Met Gala. Like, man, he's been actually playing in the NFL.
Mason, are you looking this up? Like, where does the money that is raised at this Met Gala? What does that do?
I haven't been able to find that yet. I guess it does go to the Met.
Shocker! This is Jeffrey Epstein, bro. I told you, it's trying to get all the pedos. That's what this is. It's tracking.
Weird.
It's like a microchip.
This is 5G except for celebrities. They're all in on the vaccine, but they're also in on the Met Gala.
Oh, can I make one comment about that? So did you
Sure.
see, all I saw is with this headline. Speaking of all in on the vac, did you know, so Nicki Minaj apparently has not gotten vaccinated, and she gets in a fight with Piers Morgan and the Prime Minister of England over it. Did you see this?
Oh,
This is like Cardi B interviewing Biden during the election. Like that's exactly what this. Like who gives a crap?
wow. That
What?
is-
I don't even. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry. We're all over the place already. This is great.
Yeah, this is great.
That's all right. We'll get back on track.
Okay, so can I tie this up?
Returning-
I'm gonna tie a nice little bow on it. So here's the bow. Has there been a more disappointing signature sneaker than the Westbrook? Like all the way around. Can you think of one that you would be like, yeah, I'd wear that even to play basketball?
I think I'd wear it to
CP
play basketball, but that's about it.
The CP3s were not good in my opinion.
Ooh.
They were
And
comfy
the
though.
mellows. The mellows were
Mellows?
bad.
Mellows were bad.
Except
Mellows were
the few
because like
There was like a mellow
like
0.5
past.
that was good, or 1.5.
Yeah. And the twos, he had a two that he did that was like a redo of the twos that were actually
Okay.
pretty dope.
Mm,
But
Yeah,
besides
like
that, I totally agree with you.
yeah. Yeah, CP3s you would never actually wear other than they were just really comfy to play basketball in.
You had that pair for years that you
Never
Yeah.
won.
Yeah, I had that pair for a long time. Then I switched to the Air Jordan 31 lows. Those were pretty comfy too.
Yeah, so the Westbrook's hugely disappointing. I get it. Like he
Always.
marched to the beat of his own drum, and I like that about him. Like I like a lot of that. But from a sneaker shoe, like his stuff is just trash.
Yeah.
I don't even know what vibe he's going for.
I think that's the point. It's just like there's so many directions that the shoe goes in that it's just.
So what is it about
Don't disagree
Jordan
with that.
that keeps? You're totally right. Like most Jordans are timeless, and maybe that's not right. Maybe the ones that we love, but there's none of these shoes are. I don't feel like my kids are going to be like, oh, I got a LeBron 7,
Yeah,
right? So what is it about
probably
it?
not. I guess the focus is performance. I mean, I saw a picture today of Kyrie wearing those, or I guess they were official pictures of the Kyrie 8. They are so bad. They look
It's also
terrible.
He
one of
didn't
those
like
things too, like it's one of those things too where to
What was
some
that?
degree there's always going to be what?
What did you do? Why did you just randomly go?
I thought you said that Kyrie didn't like him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
he
I
said
did.
that.
I didn't
Yeah, he
know
said
you were
that.
responding to me.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
funny.
thought that was out of nowhere. It was cool.
Anyways, what I don't even know what I was going to say. When the Yeezy 350s, when the 350s came out, now I'm not saying Yeezys are timeless because I don't know, but like everyone hated on the 350s, and then you just like it's just shoved in your face so much via Instagram and Twitter that like eventually you're like, oh, this colorway is not bad. And then next thing you know, you're Hayes Holland and you have 3 pairs of Yeezys sitting in your closet when you vowed never to have Adidas touch your feet. So it's like it's one of those things.
That's not exactly true. I didn't
No,
vow anything. No. Mason has vowed. I've vowed nothing.
I have vowed
I
that
think-
I will, if a good enough Adidas comes along, I may put it on my feet. But until then,
Hey.
why would I go away from rocking the best?
Best house shoes on the planet. Oh,
Okay.
delightful. These are the Ultra Boost slides. I got them when like Adidas messed up their website on accident and they were selling them for $15. So I bought a pair. These things, this is what I wear around the house. They're lovely. But besides this and 2 pairs of 4Ds, I don't have any other Adidas. No Yeezys.
I think the next few pairs of shoes I get end up being New Balance.
Are you gonna get those? I don't know how you say it. Sahele with the whistle on the back.
Yeah,
you
I'm
seen
gonna
those?
get those.
Those look garbage. Yeah.
Why
You're
would I
lying.
get those, man? Come on, come on. I'm not
They're a
Landon.
simple gray tennis shoe with a
Yeah, they
bat-looking
suck. Like,
whistle on the back.
oh, yeah, because Nike's never put out a bad shoe that you would never buy ever.
Well,
Come
oh my
on.
gosh. Not
We,
that
we are
bad.
about to enter into the best time of the year for sneakers,
Yeah,
arguably,
Christmas,
because
just winter.
like fall holiday season.
absolutely.
It's because this is my hypothesis on Nike and Jordan. Beginning of the year, people have spent so much money. They come out with like some bangers in January and February, and then you have the tax refund shoes, and those come out March and
Yeah.
April, and they're all just trash. They're terrible. Then you have a couple sprinkled in the summer months that are nice, a couple in May, maybe June, July, and then you have, again, just a couple months of trash. July and August, trash sneakers. Because back to school, everyone needs back to school shoes. And then you get a few more good ones dropped in the mix before the 11s drop in December.
Okay, this isn't picks of the week, but speaking of, there are 3 or 4 lows coming out that are the exception. Man, I don't know how we should ask what's his face again? The dude that has all the dunks. Is that Cullen?
Colin?
Yeah.
Cullen. I really did think that the dunk thing was slowing down, and dude,
We
it
were
is
wrong.
not. Especially if you go on StockX, it is not going down. So any dunk low you see pop up, you need to go ahead and put on your notifications. There's some in the next couple of days even that will. I mean, you'll be able to sell really quickly, or if you hold on to them, if you're patient enough to hold out about 6 months, I mean, you'll 4 times your money easily. There's some white and red ones that are coming out this week.
Mhm.
But the Georgetown ones, oh my goodness, at the end of the month is like a must. Like I will buy those and I will wear those. They are so sick.
Give me any Georgetown colorway. Oh, baby.
Yeah. Speaking of a
just-
Georgetown colorway, did you guys see the I mentioned it on last week's podcast. The Gore-Tex Air Jordan 1 pictures.
Yep.
Mhm.
They're
Mhm.
sort of a Georgetown colorway, but those, yeah. But I really want those. I don't know how much they're going to be, but those look so dope.
Yeah,
Yep.
just straight up. We were in DC for Thanksgiving 2 years ago, and then we went to the Nike town that's in Georgetown, and they just have like every single Georgetown PE that they've ever created, like 1 through it's like 15. I've never been so tempted to rob a store at gunpoint than I was in that store.
So if you ever go to Chicago, the Chicago Nike town has the same thing, and it is just, I mean, I can't even describe it. You just have to see it for yourself.
That one is phenomenal too, because there's also that wall of just like one to the newest Jordan, and they're all white.
Yep.
And it starts at 1 and it just goes all the way up, and they're all in like their own boxes lit up. It's phenomenal.
And then Go Heels, but I mean, if you go to the Dean Dome, they have every Jordan in a UNC colorway. Hey, by the way, look, here it is. You can't see because this isn't on YouTube, but I mean, there's the wall of all the Jordans in white. Man, just anytime you get a chance to go to a Nike town, you should just go.
Always.
Yep.
Even if you know you're not going to buy anything. I never buy anything when I'm in those stores in a different city, unless I find a sweet, simple black or white hat that has a city name on it under the Nike swoosh, then I'll buy it.
Hey, I'm sorry. That was Vegas. Vegas has white ones. Chicago has a different color.
Like stacked up. I think I thought they were white too.
I can't find my pictures. Maybe they are.
We don't need your pictures for the podcast.
Shut up. I can do what I want. I do what I want.
But okay, so on topics of back on the topics of dunks. So we were completely wrong on that. I still have the off-white dunks. I got the Series 4 out of 50 and they sold literally the moment I was getting on the plane to go on vacation. So obviously, I could not have proceeded with that sale because I had 3 days to ship them, and I was going to be gone for 6 days. So I had to cancel it. So they've still not sold. Keep or sell. I was hoping I would get Series 1 or 50 because those are going for bukus.
Is it those?
Yes, green.
You got
Yes.
those?
Exactly. I was completely.
What size?
Yeah. 10.5.
Do you like them?
I probably should look at them longer than I did.
Then sell them.
I don't dislike them.
You're
I think
not
I
going to
sell
wear
anything
those,
I make
dude.
till
You're
I
not
keep
going to
going
wear
up.
those.
Yeah, you're not gonna wear those.
You're not going to wear them. Get rid of them.
100% not wearing
Sell
them.
them.
No. I'm asking to keep or like sell now or keep to sell later. Like an investment.
I always
Are
say
you
sell
desperate?
now.
You just bought a house.
I'm not desperate right now, but I
Then
might be
keep
in a
them.
couple weeks when I write some more checks.
Then you should hang on to it.
I always say money now is better than money later.
It just depends on what you're going to do with it.
True.
I don't know, probably spend it on sports betting.
Is that your thing you're doing right now?
Football season's
100%.
back, baby.
Oh,
Sports betting is
so y'all are on that train, and I'm buying sports cards. Like, what the heck?
Correct. You just need to let us know.
I just got
how,
to 1350 up right now.
cha-ching.
Working
You're
on
gonna have
that.
to educate the pod on how to do that because I don't have a clue.
I'm slow and steady wins the race for me.
Crockpot,
Yep.
crockpot
I
spell.
am lose my mind and bet on the Ravens my entire DraftKings account when they are on their last minute drive with a minute and 30 seconds to go. And
You can do that?
go
Yeah,
through
you can live
just a
bet.
roller coaster of emotions for the next 25 minutes and then sleep as soundly as a mouse through the night.
Wow.
So I got down. So I put in $15 every season. So I put in 15, and then after the Super Bowl, I cash out whatever I have. Obviously, I've only been able to do this for 1 year. So I put in 15. At the end of the season, I had 300. And then I started playing. I started betting on baseball and basketball and lost $70 in the night. And I was just like, "Oh, I'm out on this."
Wow.
So
This is
cashed
controversial. Gambling is a sin. You don't gamble.
And then I put in 15 again. I put in 15 like 2 weeks ago. I was at 80, was it 85 this week? And then this weekend I lost 40. I had some pretty wild bets out there. I'm only a money line parlay man. And then and it's like minimum of 4-team parlay at least. And then I was feeling a little frisky last night in the bedroom and bet just $45 on the Ravens to win money line with a minute and a half to go. And as you know, they did not win. So I have $1 in my account. I doubled down. I put that dollar down on a 3 parlay baseball bet, doubled my money up to 216. I'm putting that on a parlay, a 3-team parlay baseball games right now. Going to triple my money, and we're going to be back in business by Saturday.
Man, I couldn't tell you a thing that you just said. Like, I have no idea what any of that means. All I know is that gambling now, meth addiction in a month. Great job. Great job.
$15.
By the way,
Daniel King goes from $15 in DraftKings to living in a cardboard box using meth in 1 month.
while you were talking about that, I had to scroll through our entire Instagram history back to December 22nd, 2018 to find Nike Town Chicago, which are red Jordans. Boom.
I think I posted that picture.
No, Jay. All right, can I tell you a story from my weekend?
Sure.
It's not related to sports or
Well, you can tell your story,
shoes
and
or-
then we'll just jump straight into news after that,
Okay,
and then
that's
we'll
cool.
we'll run down. Yep.
Mason, you're gonna have to cue this up. That up. So I'm I'm go camping with one of my children who's in the scout type thing this weekend, and I'm in a hammock.
That thing.
Shut up. And believe it or not, low key, I love camping and all that kind of stuff. Like I think you guys would think I'm a total nerd and I don't really give a crap about your opinion anyway. However, I really like that kind of stuff. So we go camping and I'm in a hammock and he's in a tent, 3 feet away from me. It's about 2:00 in the morning and I'm awoken by what sounds to me like a child being murdered by somebody that just walked into the campground and just started killing a child. And or then if you're startled out of nowhere, that's the first thing. The second thing would be, oh, is this child having a nightmare? And then the logic goes to, no, that's not it either, because I've heard this sound before. It's pretty rare though. But all of a sudden it's a barn owl. If you go on YouTube and you search barn owl scream, it sounds like somebody is dying. So that goes, listen.
That's pretty terrifying.
So listen, it's like a 7 or 8 count. Like it's a and I'm like, and nobody bats a freaking eye but me. And it's 2:00 and I can't sleep after that. And it was horrible. If you go camping, just wear earplugs. They could here. I'll tie this really nicely. Supreme probably has some earplugs.
No,
get some Supreme ear.
If you're out in the middle of nowhere, I don't think earplugs are the answer. I would rather not sleep than have earplugs in. If you get murdered, you're definitely not having any time to scream.
You're not gonna get murdered. No, you're not.
I'm just saying.
You're not gonna. So after that, then I heard every little freaking sound. It's like a radar went off all of a sudden. So I could sleep 15 minutes, and I'd hear, and it might have been a raccoon or a deer. It could have. Oh my goodness! I thought everybody would think that was pretty funny, but it was horrible. I slept awful. I might have slept an hour total, and that was like with 5 minutes, then I can't sleep for the next hour. 5 minutes, then I can't sleep for it was horrible. Listen to that sound again. Play along.
Typically, so like
Can you imagine?
That was pretty terrifying.
And I'm telling you, like this particular one, it was like this owl showed up and we stole all of his Jordans. And he was like, ah! For a solid like 1, 2, 3. And nobody flinches except Hayes.
Well, I mean, that is pretty scary. I get where you're coming from.
I thought these listeners would appreciate that. I was brave.
Yeah. Now I thought we could jump into a little bit of news. I know we're dragging on, so we'll run through these pretty quick. But did you see the Travis Scott Baroque Brown colorway that came out?
Yeah, I think I posted it. I think I posted it on our Instagram.
Did you?
Nice.
What do you like those?
Better than some of the other ones that have been coming out.
That's fair.
Would you agree?
I didn't think they were too special. I mean, like other than the backward swoosh, like yeah, that's all right. But I just didn't. I don't know.
Can we also be
no desire to get them?
Let's also be clear. You should definitely try to buy them. Okay.
Right.
As long as we're on the same page with that.
Yeah. All right. What about the Air Jordan 5 shattered backboard? Did you get a chance to see those?
Out, trash,
pass.
out, pass. Nope.
Easy pass.
Why? I agree.
Terrible.
I'm just asking you why.
It's not anything special.
It looks thrown together. It doesn't look good on that model. If they were gonna do another like shattered backboard colorway, they should have done like 3 maybe,
I think
or
a
like
4 would look really dope.
yeah,
A
or like
black,
4.
all black 4 with orange. I think that would look
What
good.
is
But
the
just-
upper on this shoe? Because it doesn't look like it's the typical like suede or leather on a 5.
Yeah,
Looks
It's
different.
like a
up by
it's
the
like
ankle
a-
looks like the mesh
A
that is on the
mesh-ish.
side, but
Yeah,
it's
it
a
kinda
little
did.
different.
It's
Yeah,
like
I
a
agree.
nipply leather. It's bad. It's
That's
bad.
a weird adjective with that. Interesting.
Yeah, that is a weird adjective with that one.
No, cancel that one. Cancel it.
A nipply leather? That's going to be a quote for that. A nipply leather. Write that timestamp down.
And then I had a couple more I put on here, but they're really just for Landon's sake because I feel like he would go crazy over these.
Yeah, where the heck is he?
I don't know. Did you guys see the Gundam Nike SB highs, dunk highs?
Yes.
Gosh.
Didn't
You
those
like
come
those?
out this past weekend? And then they're re-releasing on Sneaker?
Maybe. Yeah, I know they haven't released on sneakers yet. I think
Don't
it's
even waste your
tomorrow,
time.
maybe.
Don't waste your time looking at these listeners. They're horrible.
They are
Go
bad.
listen to Barn
are bad.
Owls scream or something else besides look at this
But-
trash.
But tell me Landon wouldn't be all over those.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
He'd rock them to work on Monday.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Gundam is like a Pokemon / Transformers thing in Japan.
I
Is
thought
it-
it was a dance.
Yeah, it's
Gangnam
more of a-
style.
It is a more of a transformer like operated vehicle, like spaceships that turn into robots.
Okay.
Gundam? What?
So it's way less Pokemon and more Transformers.
Okay. It's like
All right.
anime?
Let's be clear. Yes, that's what it is.
Okay. Okay.
Boom.
Yeah,
Pass.
Dan, you're
Hard
way
pass.
off base. It's a Gangnam style, I think is what you're looking for.
Correct. He's going for Gangnam style. No, he was close.
Yeah, close. Same
Thank you.
area of the world.
Jinx, 1 of the best 6 9 10. Stop.
Yep. Yeah, I really wanted to get Landon's take. I feel like that's a Power Rangers meets Nike vibe right there. So I really wanted to see feel like he'd been all in on those. And then we talk about this is my last piece of news for you guys. We talk about sneaker boxes, shoe boxes a lot. Have you seen the Bread patent leather ones? It's coming with a glossy box, like a patent leather looking box. So that was new. Looks
That
pretty
sounds-
dope.
Yeah, that sounds dumb.
I
I'm
knew
down
you were
with
gonna say that.
I'm down with that. If they're coordinating boxes with shoes, sign me up. Why not?
Yeah.
Now, if you do any BS like give me Bread Jordan 1 in some janky box, don't do that. Don't mess with the originals and like give me something that looks stupid. But if you're doing something a little off base to begin with, mix up the box. Why not?
That's fair.
I feel like our next segment, we could roll into. We could probably split this or accomplish 2 segments in one with this one. I think Hayes put this on here, but it's our Still Trippin' Loser of the Week presented by Urban Meyer, who is 0-1 in the NFL. So never won a game in the NFL. But Hayes, is this also? Could we roll this into things Hayes hates? You
No,
seem
I
a
don't
little
have a hate.
disappointed.
I am disappointed.
Okay,
And
go
this would have
ahead.
been nice. This would have been nice to have Landon on as well. Did you guys see Sean Witherspoon rolled out his new Adidas collab? Have you seen this? It's called the SuperEarth.
No.
Yeah,
I haven't
don't
seen
bother.
this.
Don't bother because it looked like a man that was entirely made of yarn threw up or took a dump all over Adidas Low Superstar, and then he painted a little bit of his yarned poop or vomit on the side of it.
New?
Yeah, it was out. I just can't remember the release date.
They've
What
these pic-
I'm just disappointed.
Everything else, okay, I will say I did like the Asics. I like the Asics.
it was the same
Better
thing
than
as the
any of this
Nike
other
ones, though.
crap.
It
Yeah.
was 100% the same things as the Nike one. That's
I
why I
liked
liked
it.
them.
Yes.
But everything since then is just very subpar. Like he rode that wave, he rode that hard for like, I think the round 2 wave was 2017 to 2019, and after that, it kind of dropped off a bit.
I just don't
I agree.
understand. Like, what is the outside? I mean, he seems like a pretty artistic, different. Almost like a Russell Westbrook in a way, right? But I mean, this is just hideous. And who in the right mind is going to wear these with all the
Met Gala.
string hold?
Met Gala.
Met Gala?
Met Gala 2022.
Like, I just would like something that's just normal looking and not that.
I don't want to make a fashion statement anymore when I walk outside these doors.
That's
You're
If
too
fair.
old
is-
for that.
Yeah, like I'll look like an idiot any day of the week. Sign me up. But don't give me a pair of shoes that's like neon.
A
Like,
statement.
I'm not trying to change the world with my pair of shoes that I'm wearing.
Yeah.
It's a good way to put it.
It looks
Yeah,
like
these
I told you, man. It looks like he wants you to plant more trees and flowers. So go do that.
Do it. Make the
I would
world
rather
cleaner.
do that than buy those shoes. Deal.
And you'd probably actually you do the environment a service if you did it that way.
I think this is more like Hayes is just disappointed. I feel like a dad that discovered that his son was listening to a new 3-6 Mafia record in their car for the first time. And you're like,
I mean, SuperEarth. I mean, it's all of flowers and yarn everywhere and trash, space trash, or
yarn
everything.
everywhere.
It just
I think I described it to a man made of yarn taking a dump or vomiting on a shoe.
yeah.
What does that mean?
Yarn boy.
The vintage round 2 era was that was it. This is not. It doesn't strike a chord with me. So if you guys find somebody that it does strike a chord with, we can have them on as a guest. But
I would love to have them on here to ask their opinion on it.
well, it might be Landon. So I think he did say he would never wear
Could be.
these. He was going to buy them, but I don't think he said he'd wear them. Trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but either way.
We love you, Landon.
And I think that wraps it up for the Still Trippin' Loser of the Week, presented by Urban Meyer. Is that our first sponsor of the podcast?
Yes, it is.
Urban
It feels
sponsored us.
it's so sweet.
Well, that's all I've got. What do you guys got this week?
Man, I got nothing. We were going to talk about Drake, and I really wanted Landon to talk about that. So maybe next time for our 30th episode, we can do that.
Yeah, we'll see. It was nice of you guys to join after me going solo
Sorry.
last week.
Hey, I agree.
Sorry, guys.
I agree. Hey,
Sorry,
I will be
listeners.
saying, I am horny for those light smoke gray Sakai fragment
Whoa.
waffles.
Tomorrow,
Those things are sick.
if you're
I-
listening to this, it's too late. Unless it's,
Yes.
I bet it's about 9 a.m. tomorrow on the 15th.
Mhm.
So, sorry.
But try for them anyway if you can reverse your future. Those things are awesome. Love them.
Try for any dunk
on them.
that's coming out. Agreed.
Yeah, you already had your picks of the week, Hayes. So, Dan, you got
Oh,
any picks
yeah.
of the week?
He just did.
I guess it would be that.
Just the
for sure.
Sakai's? Okay.
Just the Sakai's. The fragment Sakai's in the wolf gray colorway. Big love
What-
there.
What about
Everything
the
else?
clot
eh.
Sakai's? Were those
The ones that
today?
came out
Those were
on,
today.
Yeah, it was a today thing.
Yeah.
They're
They-
all right.
Yeah, they were fine. Definitely have some fall Halloween vibes. I actually made a decision not to actually try for them, which I'm still questioning that decision, but just they weren't for me.
All right, I got
think
a
I'm-
few picks
Go-
of the
go
week
ahead.
that I just want to get your thoughts on. First, my pick of the week is going to be tomorrow at 9 a.m. as well. So we're really sucking it up on this podcast on giving you some timely advice. But the Air Hirachis, the
purple.
the aqua tone, purple and aqua colorway.
Oh yeah.
Those look so clean. Coming up this week, we've talked about it a couple times on the pod. The Dunk Mid chocolate milk is coming out.
Mhm,
What do you guys
mhm.
think about the Jordan 11 low that's coming out?
It's like that IE, like the black with the
Mhm.
red.
No
Yep.
thanks.
Yeah, I'm out on that. There for a second, for whatever reason, I was in on the IE, and I wanted to get like the cobalt colorway and all these other, and then I grew a brain and left that for.
To be
someone
fair,
else to pick up.
I had those growing up. I mean, when they first came out, and I loved them. And I don't know. I'm 50-50. I can take it or leave it. I have the cobalts, and I love the cobalts.
Do
It's
you
whatever.
have so were the first ones that were Jordan 11 lows, did those have elephant print on them?
He wore them in the
Okay.
play in the finals. So he that was the thing that he broke out randomly out of nowhere in the finals. It was against the Sonics.
Yeah. But he never wore just an all black pair like what's coming out this week, right?
No, that's the one he wore in the finals against the Sonics.
Well, no, these don't have elephant print across them.
Yeah,
They're
no,
just
no.
straight black.
Maybe maybe the original ones had elephant print.
That's what I was thinking.
Yep, that sounds
So these,
about
I
right.
guess, are technically not a retro. It's a-
Rip-offs.
It says a new
Just
bread
Jordan trying to
colorway.
make
Okay.
money.
Yeah.
Jordan just trying to make
So
money.
it's everything but the little the texture around the toe box,
Yep.
and that's the only difference.
Yeah.
But everybody should have a pair of cobalts because they're awesome.
The cobalts are a great colorway.
Cobalt.
The 11 lows are great. Don't get me wrong. The Georgetown 11s, one of my favorite shoes. Those are low.
I
It's a low
think
top.
so. Speaking of, I'm gonna save up all my good vibes and karma for the Georgetown dunks on the 30th. I might not even go for anything else in the next 2 weeks.
Whoa.
Well, allegedly, that's the wrong way to go about it. You're supposed to check your sneakers account like you check your Instagram. You're supposed to be refreshing that bad boy about once a day, and then trying for as many releases as possible.
I'm too old for that.
Allegedly.
So you guys heard it here. Dan's giving the sneakers secrets. Maybe that's why I never hit on anything. Well, never know. What do you guys
We'll
think
never
about
know.
the Air Jordan 13? And this is the last one. Well, the 13 that's coming out, the Obsidian colorway.
Ooh,
Got some Titans vibes going there.
I do not like them, if you know what I mean. I'm a fan,
You're
but
a
I don't
fan.
know that I'll get them. I like them, but I would prefer, I would get the Flint colorway before I got those.
Yes. Yeah. Agreed with that. All right. That's all I've got
Which-
this week.
I
Oh,
do
go
want
ahead.
to get those. I do want to get the Flints.
Are those coming out anytime soon? Rumored?
They came out
did,
last year.
2 years
Yeah.
ago, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that was last
Yeah,
year.
that's what I was thinking, but couldn't
Broke
remember.
boy.
I
Broke boy
love
over here.
those. Would never wear them.
The Flints.
Yep, love them to death. I wouldn't. I just couldn't pull them off.
Yeah, I don't know that I could either. But I may try.
You never know.
All right, I got a crying baby in the other room.
Mine just started
do it.
coughing. So, well, I guess that's
Take
it
us to
for
church.
us. Thanks for tuning in to the Still Dripping Happy Hour. Remember to subscribe, rate 5 stars, and whatever else
Subscribe.
Dan told you to do at the beginning of the episode.
Amen. And
think-
if you missed it, go back and re-listen to it right now.
I think one day Dan will probably go so long that we'll only have a podcast that's him telling you what to do, instructions of what to do, of how to pub our podcast.
That would be ideal. I'll work on it.
Don't forget to go follow us on Instagram at StillDrippingTN, maybe on Twitter. You know, you never know. Something shock drop. We might shock drop something on there. So maybe some of Hayes's merch that was supposed
Yeah, we
to
will.
be out 4 episodes
That's
ago.
so close. That's so close.
We've
Oh,
had
man.
trouble with our shipping department, so we're so sorry. It's just we had to get them in order.
We've had trouble with the shipping, the creative, the marketing, the
Hey, it's COVID's really slowing it down, man.
It's COVID.
We're
COVID
backed
is
up at
hitting
the
us hard.
ports.
The chip.
our
The chip. We're missing the chip.
The
the
microchip.
head elf got COVID and didn't get vaccinated. And now he's on a ventilator. He's probably the Omicron variant. It's probably past Delta.
We're on American Airlines now. We're past Southwest. We might be on Alaskan Airlines variant now. So, you never know. All right. Well, that's it. I don't know what we just talked about for nearly an hour and a half, but hopefully I can trim this down.
It
I think it was pretty easy. I think.
Allegedly. Hopefully.
Well, did you guys learn anything this week?
You know, I'll always be learning stuff. It's kind of like, since it's about to be daylight savings, the other, spring forward, fall back, we're about to gain an hour. Sometimes life, you wish you could gain an hour back. You had a bad day and made some bad decisions, and maybe you did something horrible, but you get to go back next time in a couple weeks from now. You get an hour back, and it'll be all good. And then you wake up, start over fresh.
That's right. Everyone, make sure to set your clocks back this Sunday for daylight
That's this
savings
Sunday?
time.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Just make sure everybody sets your clock back 1 hour. Don't miss it. Don't miss church on Sunday.
it's soon. Boom. Get out of here.
Peace. We'll see y'all next week.